We're about to enter Disney California Adventure Park, and we're going to try some of the Festival of Holiday foods.
These are only available for a limited time during their Festival of Holidays, which is usually during their winter Christmas season. I'm really looking forward to trying the churro toffee latte. I believe it's a cold brew latte. They had it a few years ago, and I'm really excited to try it again. They also have a really good mac and cheese every year, so I'm excited to see what they have this time.
I'm looking forward to trying the Braised Pork Belly Adobo with garlic fried rice and the shrimp and grits. Just going in, enjoying the sights and sounds and seeing what they have to offer. So the first booth we are going to go to is when you're walking from the front entrance. It's on the left. You'll see it in this little gated area. And it's the Holiday Duets booth. They have the Braised Pork Belly Adobo with garlic fried rice, the shrimp and grits with andouille sausage, the Pabana Cachaca Colada, and the Calamansi Melon Lemonade.
Hey, how much I like that joke? There you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So you can see the pork belly adobo on the left and the shrimp and grits on the right. So after leaving that, we're getting the churro toffee cold brew latte, and that's from a Twist on Tradition booth. And we actually were able to pay for it over at the other booth. And now we can just bring that receipt over here and pick it up from this booth. You can see this booth has the reimagined beef Wellington, the Reuben potato bites, and the churro toffee cold brew, which looks like it is ready. Thank you very much. So again, here is the shrimp and grits. And here is the braised pork belly adobo. So we're gonna try those to eat. And then Jenny got...
This is the churro toffee cold brew latte.
So I think I'm first gonna dig into the pork belly adobo. It's got chicharrones, little pork rinds. It's got the rice, the pork belly, the green onions, and everything together is just delicious. So looks very tender, covered in sauce, a little bit of rice on it, and green onion. It's very good, great texture, very moist, not dry, delicious.
I'm gonna try a little bit of the garlic rice. So it's just white jasmine rice, and then it has pretty good sized pieces of garlic in it and a little bit of green onion. It's really good. It's a bit buttery too, so it's got a nice rich flavor. It's got a lot of garlic in it, so if you like garlic, this is a good one.
I just took a bite of the pork belly with the garlic rice with it, and it was delicious. The garlic is very strong, but not overwhelming. It's there, and you know it's there, but it's good. It complements everything very nicely. And then here's one of the chicharrones, or the pork rinds. And that's also very delicious. Very well fried and nice and crispy.
So you may have noticed that there's some music going on behind us. One of the great things about the festival is that they have live performers all over the parks. Right now, there's a band performing called Mostly Kosher, so they are celebrating some things for Hanukkah. It's a great festival. There's lots of things to see and eat. I'm going to try the churro toffee cold brew latte. So you can see there's a cold brew coffee and a little bit of latte on top. There's some whipped cream, and on the very top, it's a little hard to see, but there's some actual pieces of their churro toffee, which they make here. It is exclusive to the Disneyland Resort. They don't have churro toffee anywhere else. It's a specialty. Ooh, that's really good. So there's a nice strong coffee flavor, a good latte milk flavor, but there's also a nice sweet cinnamon flavor that's from the churro toffee. So it's really good. If you like coffee, this is a good one.
I think now we're going to try the shrimp and grits. So it looks like on it, it's got, let's see if we can get a good view of this over here. So it looks like on it, it's got shrimp, some sausage, and there's the grits, and then it's in some type of gravy sauce. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it all looks very good. So let's go ahead and try that. It's a nice bite, has a little bit of everything. Has a little bit of sausage, has a little bit of the shrimp, has a little bit of the grits, has some of the green onion. That's really good. The grits almost taste like cheesy mashed potatoes with a little bit of a corn flavor to it. The sausage and the shrimp have a little bit of Cajun seasoning on it, so it has that kind of Cajun feel to it. It's got a little spicy kick to it, not too much, but altogether everything just tastes really good together. I really like this. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like this, but I really like this.
All right, I'm gonna try a little bit of the shrimp with the grits. Yeah, that is really good. I do like the grits a lot. They're kind of, like a cheesy corn rice almost with a different texture. I didn't really get any kick, any spice from the shrimp. I'm not a big spice person, so I thought it was really good. Something else to know about the festival this year, they do not customize any of the food. Most of the food is assembled at the booth. And so, for example, on this dish, I would have liked to get it without the sausage, but they won't make it like that for you this year. But in the past, they have customized items. So something to keep in mind when you're ordering things.
One other thing worth noting is that you don't have to order your food from the booth that has the food you want. So we went to one booth and we ordered all 3 items, even though they were at 2 different booths. We ordered them from the same booth. So that way you only have to go to the register one time, and then you can pick it up from the different booths just by showing your receipt, and then they'll cross off the items that you picked up at that booth and leave the other items open until you actually pick them up at the booth that they're at. So that's a nice convenient feature that helps minimize a little bit of the waiting to get your food. So Making Spirits Bright has cinnamon sugar holiday tart, hot cocoa marshmallow macaron, and maple hazelnut hot buttered rum, which that's what we're gonna try right now. They also have some wine flights. Thank you so much. So here is the hot buttered rum. So here at the Favorite Things booth, we're waiting for the chana masala and the holiday stuffing mac and cheese. Thank you so much. We each got our own hot buttered rums. We got the chana masala, which comes with a piece of garlic naan. And then we also got the holiday stuffing mac and cheese. Cheers. That is delicious.
This is an alcoholic drink, in case you weren't sure. This is the hot buttered rum, and it has flavorful whipped cream on top with some cinnamon sugar sprinkled as well. I believe there is maple and hazelnut in it, but it is mostly rum.
It definitely tastes like rum and sugar. And rum is made from sugar, so it's sugary rum. So this hot buttered rum is $15 each, and they are not included with the tasting tab, so you have to pay for this out of pocket if you do choose to get it. You can't use the tab to redeem for any of the alcoholic beverages.
I'm gonna try a little bit of the chana masala on the garlic naan. This is a vegetarian dish, which there are not that many vegetarian dishes this year. So if that's something that's important to you, you can look on the guide. It does tell you beforehand all items which are vegetarian or vegan, or if you have any other dietary restrictions. It has a nice curry flavor, so the chickpeas aren't too bland. It's good. It's not spicy at all. it's probably very filling too. Like on a hot day, it's more like a soup than it really is a dish that you would eat by itself.
So you can see it's got chickpeas in it, tomato, onion, curry. There's some, it almost looks like pico de gallo, but it's like a tomato, onion, cilantro sauce or salsa that's on top of it. It's very good. It's got a good strong curry flavor to it. The chickpeas are nice and soft. I don't think it's spicy at all. I really like this.
To me, this is the same spice blend that they also use at Tropical Hideaway with their vegetarian bao that they sell there. I think those are chickpea as well.
I think so, yeah.
It tastes very similar to that. What I like about this a lot, many of the theme park foods and the festival foods are fried and greasy and heavy, but this is, while it's filling, it's very light. Like we said, it's a soup, it's vegetarian based, it's just chickpeas and other vegetables and herbs. So it's a nice break from, all the churros and deep fried everything.
And with the sort of, hard to see, but the tomato pico de gallo type salsa that's on top of it, it's a very nice contrast to the hot soup because it's cold tomato, onion, and cilantro, so it gives a very good contrast to everything, but it works really nicely with the chana masala. If you're getting this, I would think of it as a small soup that comes with a nice side of naan.
Another thing to keep in mind if you've never been to this festival before, you may have noticed that the portions are all small. These items are meant to be tastes. They're more like appetizer size, which is nice because you can share them, and it's more fun to be able to try more items. None of these are really going to be big enough to be an entree by itself, but that's the fun.
I would say if you're looking to get filled up and have a meal out of the foods that they have here, you need to be looking at getting 2 to 3 of these entrees in order to be really the amount of food you'd want in a full-size meal.
Now we're going to try the stuffing mac and cheese. So this is a rich creamy mac and cheese with stuffing on top of it. So every year they do have a specialty mac and cheese like this, and this is not really your typical theme park mac and cheese. It's not bright orange, it's real cheese, and it's usually very buttery and rich. That's really good. Really rich, really buttery, really cheesy, and then the stuffing is a nice extra crunch on top. So really good texture and flavor. So this is one of the few items that I would say you could probably make this into a meal, even though this is a small portion, just because it's so heavy. But you still are probably going to want to have something else with it. So all of these items are small taster size, appetizer size. They're not really meant to be full meal entrees.
We used tabs from our Sip and Savor Pass to purchase the chana masala and this holiday stuffing mac and cheese. The chana masala was, I believe, $7, and the mac and cheese was $7.75. But when you buy the tabs as a magic key holder, they come out to $6.50 each. So as long as you're redeeming for something that's at least $6.50, you're coming out ahead when you're using your Sip and Savor tasting tabs. So the Sip and Savor lanyard for the Festival of the Holidays comes with 8 tabs on the outside. We only have 2 left because we've used a whole bunch of ours. But it comes with 8 tabs, 3 on each side and then 2 on the bottom. And so you can redeem them for all of the food and non-alcoholic items that are on the menus at the different festival booths. Now a band has started playing over here, and they're fun, but they're loud. I'm not sure you're going to be able to hear us. So we'll keep eating and we'll keep talking, but you may not be able to hear us very well.
So I don't know if you can hear me over this band, but when they started, they said that they are from Colombia, and the song that they're singing makes me wonder if it's from the new movie Encanto, which just came out. This area actually has a meet and greet with Mirabel, the newest character.
Right behind our shoulder over here. As we were eating here, the 3 caballeros just walked out. that does it for us with trying foods today at the Festival of Holidays food booths. I would say that my favorite was probably the pork belly adobo. It was very good, very tender, very moist. With the garlic rice, everything was balanced, and it was probably one of the more filling items with a high quality meat added to it.
I really liked the mac and cheese, the stuffing mac and cheese. It was really good, really filling, a nice flavor. And the churro toffee cold brew was really good. If you like churro toffee, or if you like coffee with a little bit of cinnamon in it, it's really delicious. And of course, we really liked the hot buttered rum. Can't go wrong there.
Yeah, I really loved the hot buttered rum. What did you think? Did you have any foods you tried that you liked? Let us know in the comments down below. Do us a favor and like this video and subscribe to our channel. And we hope we put you in a magical mood. Bye.